Good morning. I hope everyone is having a blessed and wonderful day. Today I want to talk about pleasure and also the unpleasant world that we are living in this day. Some seem to think that pleasure and the Christian life don't mix, but this isn't true. You know, God created a world for you to enjoy. He gave you food, He gave you drink to refresh you, gave you meaningful work for you to do, to have the means to live. He gave you a family in which we should all take pleasure in. In fact, He has abundantly given you all things to enjoy. Look around you. He's painted the sky for you today, created the wind, the air. But God is pleased when you take pleasure in the gifts He has given you. Enjoying these gifts, God gives us and shows Him that we are so grateful for the generosity and kindness that He provides for us. You know, in the Bible it says, I decide there is nothing better than the joy of food and drink, to find satisfaction in work. Then I realized that this pleasure is from the hand of God. Now in Song of Songs 7.6, it says, oh, how do we delight, you are my beloved, how pleasant for utter delight. Proverbs also says, the father of the godly children has cause for joy. What a pleasure it is to have wise children, and we are His children. He states in 1 Timothy 6:4-5, since everything God created is good, we should not reject any of it. We may receive it gladly and thankful with our hearts, for we know it is made holy by the word of God and the power of prayer. And a lot of people don't understand the power of prayer. You can pray in private. You can pray with your family, but actually take time to do it alone, even a minute, 2 minutes, and spend time with Him. Now in Job 20-22, this is where the unpleasant world comes in over our pleasure. You know, all of us know life happens. Now the military and some other first responders maybe, or a club you're in or what have you, they use more crude phases on things. Nonetheless is a way to describe or let out the unexplainable bad circumstances that we're in and going through. But this all stems from a philosophy that tries to make sense of a broken, messed up world that we actually live in. Now, if you don't think we do, you really need to get off TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, dating apps, and you really need to sit back and look at the world we live in. Now, Job took this philosophy a step further by worshiping God, who works through all messes. God provided exactly what was needed, even when the forces of hell targeted Job and his family and his possession. Now, the devil sends people and puts them in your life to rip the things that we love the most. And what is that? That's our family, our wife, our girlfriend, fiance, boyfriend, girlfriend, our children. They put these people, Satan and his little workers, put these people in our lives to attack it because that's the first thing they go for. But a lot of people don't understand that and they can't see it. They think, oh, you just don't like this person, or oh, you know, this or that. You don't want me having friends, or this or that. It's not that. A godly person, a Christian, a true, through and through Christian, a holy believer knows how to spot these people. Now, since Job maintained a godly perspective in trying times, we also can do the same by remembering God will be with us when life happens. But my brothers and sisters, sometimes you have to draw a line, a big line. And if that line keeps getting crossed, as much as it hurts, God tells us to walk away because our peace is much more important than trying to continue to explain yourself as a holy person, a Christian, a believer of God, of what you see of these people that Satan is bringing into our lives to rip it apart, to take what means the most of us. Because if he takes our loved ones, he also takes God, because we love God. So he double whammies us. That's a point for you all to ponder today. God bless you all. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope it's not raining. It's pouring here. I'm going to get out and do some of the Lord's work today throughout the community. But most of all, you're God's child. I love you guys. See you on the next video.